Hey ho, it's Sooty and Ho. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweet and Panda called Soo. And little cousin Scampi. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Hello, Sue.
Hello, Richard.
Hello, you lot. Well, I'm staying in the shop for a few days because Matthew's away. He's travelling around trying to get some ideas to improve the business. Best of luck. What's that, Sue?
Oh, it's just the local paper, Richard. It's not much good, but, yeah, I guess it passes the time.
Yeah, the days do seem to drag when there's nothing happening in the shop. Do you know, if we don't get some customers soon, I think we might have to close for good.
Oh, well, things might improve tomorrow.
They might. And again, they might not. Do you know, it's a shame we can't tell what's in the future. Ooh, right, now's my chance to prove that I can do something better than Matthew and actually sell something. All right then, good morning, and what can I do to help you?
Richard!
Not now, Sue, I've got a customer.
I was just passing and I couldn't help noticing what a load of old rubbish you've got in here.
Rubbish? I'll have you know that this establishment has just been restocked with the finest rubbish that money can buy. And furthermore...
Richard!
Now, Sue, furthermore, everything in this shop is fully guaranteed.
Guaranteed junk.
Richard, do you know who this is?
Huh?
It's Russell Grant, the famous astrologer.
Famous?
Yes.
Did you say famous?
Yes, I did.
Hello, Mr. Famous. Hello, Mr. Grant. And welcome to our fine old establishment. And what can we possibly do to serve you?
Well, I collect old books.
You'd think if he was so famous, he could afford new ones.
I collect old books on astrology. Do you have any in stock?
Astrology? Now, let me see. Some books here. Right. A Guide to the Milky Way and Beyond.
No, Richard, that's astronomy.
She's right, you know. Astronomy is all about the planets and the stars as they are above, up in space. But astrology is how they affect us and our daily lives down below. It all depends upon your date of birth, your horoscope.
Well, the way our daily lives are going, it's more a horror story than a horoscope. You know, I reckon our stars went out years ago.
Oh, no, cheer up. The stars don't go out, not without their makeup, anyway.
A page of horoscopes in the newspaper. Now, when is your birthday?
You're not going to make me a birthday cake, are you? Because Matthew's already told me about the cream cakes that Sooty makes and how they end up in people's faces.
No, she needs to know that so she can tell you your sun sign.
Well, I knew that all the time, of course, just testing there. 7th of February.
Oh, Aquarius, the water carrier.
He's certainly wet enough. Oh, right, Richard. Aquarius. You have passion, energy, motivation and wisdom. And today we'll see the start of a new era.
Hang on a minute, Sue. Who wrote this rubbish?
Oh, don't mind me. Yes, you know, horoscopes in newspapers are, for enjoyment, a bit of fun. But, you know, the real art and science of astrology, which is based upon your date, time and place of birth, well, people take that a lot more seriously.
Oh.
You know his face? Of course you know his face. It's Russell Grant, the world-famous astrologer. He's on television, and he can predict the future.
Ooh.
Why didn't he predict that? Yes, why didn't you predict that?
It's my day off.
Well, listen, this is all well and good, but stars, planets and horror thingamybobs won't help us get any more customers, will it?
Well, you know, I have a funny feeling.
Indigestion? No, sweet behave.
No, I have a funny feeling that the stars have a lot in store for you today. You mark my words. I'm never wrong. I'm usually right. Bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Grant.
Bye.
You're sure this is going to work, are you, Richard?
Well, it can't fail, Sue. I got the idea just as that nice Mr. Grant left the shop. Yes, it just crossed my mind. It was a short journey. A real bit of perspiration.
I think you mean inspiration.
Yeah. Anyway, you see, if we could convince people that you, Sue, could really tell the future, then they'd come flocking to our shop to see you. And that way we could get to sell them some junk while they were waiting.
OK, Sooty, we can try it, but there's just one little problem. I can't tell what's going to happen in the future.
Aha, well, that's the clever bit, you see, because it's all a trick. It's already fooled you. It's bound to work then, isn't it? Look, if Psychic Soo, that's you, were to predict that something not very nice would happen to someone if they went out in the afternoon, they'd probably take your advice and stay indoors to be safe. Then when nothing bad does happen, they'll be convinced it was your good advice that saved them, and then...
And what?
And they'd probably be more than happy to pay us a nice fat fee for such good advice. And that means money.
No, Sooty, it doesn't seem very honest to me either.
Well, trust me, it'll work. Hey, you never know. Perhaps Soo has got a gift for being able to see into the future. You never know, Soo, until you try. What about the money? Well, we'll only take people's money if Soo's predictions really do come true. After all, the real reason we're doing this is to get more people to come to our shop, remember? That way they'll get to see our lovely stock and we'll get to sell them something. Everyone's a winner.
Well, I've got a funny feeling about this one.
Ah, there you are, you see? You're already starting to be mysterious. Oh, Psychic Soo. Do you know, I know this is going to work.
So, are you three boys ready to help make a little magic for Richard? We can make the whole shop collapse. No, I don't think we'll do that, Sweep. Remind you why we're doing this? Oh, Sooty, you're losing the plot already. Now, Richard thinks people will enjoy having their future told to them much more if all sorts of mysterious things happen after they've talked to me. Like the walls falling down. No, Sweep, not like the walls falling down. Anyway, I'm going to be in a tent in the yard, and that's where people will come to see me to learn what the future holds. Psychic Soo! It'll be a giggle.
Hey, what are you lot doing here? You're supposed to be practicing, plotting and planning some magic to take me by surprise.
Are you sure, Richard? I mean, Sooty, Sweep and Scampy can get up to enough trouble and mischief when no one is encouraging
Look,
them.
I'm positive, Soo. We're going to need to come up with some tricks to fool the people when they come to visit Psychic Soo. You see, it'll all add to the mysteriousness of the occasion. So, you practice some tricks on me. I'll soon tell you if you're good enough.
So young, so foolish. He's got a lot to learn. Uh-oh, there goes trouble. That much I can predict.
This is so boring, waiting for that lot to get up to some mischief. Huh, who knows? Perhaps Sooty's lost his naughty magic touch. I hope not. Well, at least crosswords help pass the time. Right, what's this one? Not quite silent, 5 letters. Aha! Now, this is an anagram. Now, that's when the letters of one word can be rearranged to spell another word. Not quite. Q-U-I-T-E, quite, but quiet, Q-U-I-E-T. That's it! Not quite silent is quiet!
I wasn't making a sound.
No, not you, Soo. I was just... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Richard, I've been thinking about making predictions for people, and I've written one just for you. Would you like to hear it?
I might as well, Soo. I mean, there's still nothing happening in the shop, still no customers, and Sooty, Sweep and Scampy haven't come up with any naughty tricks yet. I'm getting quite disappointed, actually.
Right. You're Aquarius, aren't you?
Yes?
Not a very eventful day.
Well, you can say that again.
Oh, OK. Not a very eventful day. And you will need to make a clean sweep.
Well, Sweep can clean himself, thank you. He's quite capable. And anyway, I don't know where he's been.
No. I mean a clean sweep of things around you. But beware of a dreadful mess heading your way from above.
A dreadful mess? That's ridiculous, Soo. I've been all day cleaning and tidying this shop, so what could possibly happen now?
Don't say Psychic Soo didn't warn you.
Well, that's my lot. I'm going upstairs for a wash. Won't be long.
As I said before, so young, so foolish.
Dreadful mess indeed. What's she going on about? Right. That's better. Oh, no! Oh, they got me! Oh, but that's good! What Soo said would happen came true. Beware of a dreadful mess heading your way from above. Oh, look! The others made it work. So it really looked like Soo had told the future. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I'm really happy. And I'm really dirty. Oh, Sue! Sue! Look at me, Sue. You were right. You forecast my future, remember?
Oh, yeah, about making a clean sweep and to beware. Oh, yes! Just look at you.
Oh, this is amazing, Sue.
No, there's nothing amazing about it.
Eh?
The boys made the trap and waited for you to fall for it, just like you asked for.
Well, this is going to work out just perfectly. I mean, if it can fool a really clever chap like me, it's bound to work on anyone else. We could make a lot of money.
Well, I'm glad you're so confident about the future, because it's all one big mystery to me.
Right. Tomorrow we set up the astrological tent in the yard and we'll be in business. Do you know, when Matthew gets back, he's going to be amazed that I've come up with a plan to bring so many new people to the shop. I like it.
Well, it's very nice to see you again after all this time, Mr.
Mr. Dwayne?
Oh, yes.
As in Dwayne Pipe. Today is a very special day for me,
And why is that, Mr. Dwayne?
because today is my birthday.
Goodness me. Well, let's hope it's going to be a good day for you. Now, let me see. Ah, yes. Yes, today is a very special day for you.
Is it?
Yes, it's your birthday.
Is it? Oh, yes, so it is. I almost forgot. How clever of you to know.
Yes, and you'll be doing something rather special.
Will I?
Yes, perhaps something to do with the...
Food?
yes, food.
Yes, so I will. I'll be taking my two children, Jane Dwayne and Shane Dwayne, for a very special lunch at my favourite restaurant. How clever of you to know, Sue. You must be able to see into the future.
Oh, yes. Restaurant children. Well, what restaurant had you in mind, Mr. Dwayne?
Oh, well, it's a very, very nice restaurant in that big hotel, just by your shop, actually.
Oh. All your stars point to it being a disaster, a real pain, Mr. Dwayne.
A pain drain? Oh, that's nice.
Now, if I were you, I'd be very careful. The signs don't look good at all.
Well, I can't say I haven't been warned, can I?
No.
And if anything does go wrong, I'll know that you saw it first, and I'll tell all my friends what a brilliant astrologer you are, and you'll have hundreds queuing up to see you. Well, look, here you are, Sue. Here is £1 here for all your time so far, and I thank you so much for your advice.
Beware. Beware.
I will. I will. Goodbye, Mr. Sweet.
Hey, listen, all of you. Mr. Dwayne is going to lunch with his children, and I've told him it'll be a disaster. So, boys, do your best to make it all come true. Go on. Oh, what have I done?
Oh, hello there. Mr. Dwayne and his two children, Shane and Jane Dwayne, are due here any minute. Do you remember what Sue said about making his birthday lunch a disaster? Well, Sooty, Sweep and Scampy and I are going to make Sue's predictions come true. Just you wait and see. And if it works, and Mr. Dwayne tells all his friends how clever Sue is, they'll all want her advice too. And we'll be rich. Ha ha! Shh! Here they come now.
Oh, that's nice. It's very nice.
Let me show you to your table, sir.
Oh, that's nice. You know, this is very nice. Yes.
3 seats for you over here. There we are. If you'd just like to...
Isn't it nice?
There we are. There we are, sir. It's,
Oh,
there we are. And you-
oh dear. Oh, what have you done? Oh.
Daddy, you know you told the Psychic Soo said things would go wrong today. Well, it's already started.
Oh, pooh-pooh, Jane.
Here we are.
That's nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Very nice. Lovely. Very nice.
You should have listened to Psychic Soo.
dear. Look at you. Perhaps I should have listened to Psychic Soo.
Oh, you'd have really enjoyed it, Soo. Sweep, Scampy and Sooty did a great job. Well done, boys. Can you do some more tomorrow? Yes, all right, if you like, Sweep. And the day after that, and the day after that, too. Great. But for now, you must all get a good night's sleep, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Soo could tell us that now. Oh, you don't believe in all that seeing into the future rubbish, do you, Sweep? Good night.
And so, you went to see Psychic Soo, and everything she foretold came true?
Yes, it was fantastic, and it only cost me £1. Marvellous.
And where can our thousands of listeners go and see this Psychic Soo?
She's in a tent in the backyard of Sooty & Co.
Oh! Oh! Soo! 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 Wake up, Soo! Oh, Soo! Mr. Dwayne has just been on the radio. He was being interviewed about what happened yesterday.
What?
Look, if I was you, I'd get dressed right now, Soo, because after that radio programme, people will be queuing right round the block to ask you what the future holds for them. Come on, there's no time to lose.
Heard about it on the radio, just like those people out there. So you can't go on like this. This is cheating. I mean, all those tricks you've just told me about. Supposing real astrologers got up to that kind of thing, our reputation would be ruined. And besides, we don't have Sooty, Sweep and Scampy to help us out with their magical mischief.
But it seemed like a good idea at the time, Russell. At least that's what Richard thought. I mean, we just wanted to get more people to come to the shop.
Well, judging by the queue outside, that part of the plan certainly worked.
It seems so easy to get the boys to make my predictions come true. And they did have a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't much fun for that poor man on his birthday, now was it?
No, I suppose not.
And believe me, not everybody will be as easily fooled as he was.
So what do you think I should do now, Mr. Grant?
Well, I think you and the boys should shut up shop as quickly as possible.
Well, what about all the people wanting to talk to Psychic Soo?
Yes, well, why don't you tell them that you've developed a cold and a runny nose and sneezes and you can't possibly see in the future anymore, and then in a couple of weeks have forgotten about Psychic Soo and you can get back to leading a normal life around the shop as usual.
And that's what you'd advise?
It certainly is, and besides, I've been studying your star chart here,
Yes.
and you could come to a very sticky end today.
Well, Russell Grant was right, I suppose, Soo. I mean, when I thought hard about it, it was tricking people, and that's not a very nice thing to do, is it, really? Do you know, I don't know what came over me.
Well, you were only trying to help, Richard. But if we are to get more people to come to the shop, we'll have to find a way to do it without fooling them.
Hello, Matthew. It's nice to see you.
Oh, dear. Hello, Matthew.
Yeah, just a minute. What are all these people doing leaving the shop? And they're all talking about astrology and somebody with a cold and
Well, you see,
running noses and sneezes. What is going on?
It was my plan, Matthew, to try and find something to improve the business.
Yes,
Oh, really?
I was telling people's fortunes.
Oh, you were telling fortunes, really, whilst I was out in the real world trying to earn a real fortune. Well, anyway, that's why I got this glue and this paper. We're going to make some posters and stick them up all over town. So, Soo, no more stargazing, OK? Otherwise, there will be Soo, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Signs point strongly to you coming to a very sticky end today.
Now, that's what I call magic.
And that's what I